Hello and a very warm welcome. Race 11 Germany, what an absolute cracker. What a way to spend a Sunday. I cannot believe I'm gonna say this. Lewis Hamilton wins a wet dry epic Grand Prix. What has just happened? Holy shit. 14th on the grid. We're thinking the best he can get is 5th. He's gone and won the race. What's going on? Vettel makes a huge blunder. The reason Vettel lost the championship last year was because he used to make so many mistakes. He hasn't made many this year, to be fair to him, but he's made a massive one. He crashes at Sachs curb. Oh, where do we start? We better start at the start. I cannot believe it. Ha ha ha! Oh, this is why we love F1. I cannot believe it. I'm a Hamilton fan and I'm literally speechless. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But that is F1. What a crazy race. Well, we'll start at the start. It was a very clean start. Max v Kimi on lap 1 was absolutely epic. Them two seemed to just dice. Happened at Silverstone, happened at Germany. Hamilton started 14th. He gets his way through the midfield. Overtakes the midfield by lap 14. So he's got himself up to 5th. And it was easy work. But the one thing I did not like, we want overtaking, yes, but the DRS was too powerful down into the hairpin. It was just way too powerful, too easy to overtake. Ricciardo took his punishment, started last, and his car lets him down. It's unbelievable. He started last, so he wouldn't get any more penalties. Hopefully he won't get any more penalties, and the car lets him down. Kimi, he pitted early, he's leading the race. Vettel's behind him, screaming on the radio to let him go. And then Van Dorn slows down. I thought he was out the race, but he continues. So he had a horrible weekend. And then lap 39, the bullshit team orders come in. We all remember this track. Fernando is faster than you. And Kimi was basically told to get out the way for Seb. And then it comes. The rain starts on lap 45. We've got people pitting for inters when it was never inters. It was never intermediates. We had Pierre Gasly on wet tyres on a dry track. It was comical. I mean, what was he doing on wet tyres? I don't know what radar Toro Rosso was looking at, but Jesus. Leclerc, Alonso and Max all go to inters. They quickly come back in and put dry tyres on. It was the wrong call. It was never intermediates. Sergio Perez has a spin. And then the huge moment. Vettel's leading the Grand Prix. He goes down into the Sachs curb and loses it. Hits the wall in the gravel trap. He's out the race. I couldn't believe it. I was screaming at my TV. And I couldn't believe it. We all know Vettel should win the race. And it's just an absolute chaotic end to the race. Then the safety car comes out. And then we restart. And again, bullshit team orders. I hate team orders. It's just horrible. Bottas is told to hold position so he can't attack Hamilton. That was great on the restart when they were side by side. But then the bullshit team orders come in. Oh, you can't race. Sainz, slam dunk penalty, overtaking under the safety car. He gets a 10-second penalty. He did finish 10th, but will go to 12th. Oh, star of the race, 100% has to be Lewis Hamilton. I would usually give it to Hülkenberg or someone like that. But to start 14th and win the Grand Prix. Of course, the wet-dry effect helped him out massively, but he did do a long stint on the first tyres. Race rating, I'll have to give it 8 out of 10. It was far too easy to overtake. It wasn't looking a great race, but the wet dryness, when the rain started to fall, it spiced it up dramatically. So, star of the race, Hamilton, 8 out of 10. And I'll probably call it race 11, Germany. Hamilton wins, Hülkenberg 5th, and Vettel massive error. So, Hamilton wins. Unbelievable. 14th to 1st. Incredible. I just can't believe what I've watched. As you can tell by my reaction, I'm a bit stunned. Bottas second, wasn't allowed to attack Hamilton, which was disappointing, but a 1-2 for Mercedes round their home venue. Kimi Raikkonen third, told to move out the way for Vettel. Team orders are a disgrace, I hate them. Max, surprisingly, where was Max? I expected him to shine in them conditions, got it horribly wrong, Red Bull. They brought him in for Inters, was the wrong call, put him back on dries, but he was nowhere really, Max. And he's usually great in these conditions. Hulkenberg, Mr. Consistent P5, what a result for the Hulk. He's good in these conditions as well. Grosjean P6, Magnussen, I take it Magnussen was one that went in for Inters and dries because he's way down. And he was consistently P6 when it was dry. Perez, Ocon, great result for Force India, 7th and 8th. Ocon's had a tough weekend but gets 8th. Perez had a spin. Marcus Ericsson, P9, great for Ericsson. And he beats Leclerc, so superb. Brendan Hartley, a guy who I said's not good enough, he gets 10th. Kevin Magnussen, running in the points, he ends up 11th. Sainz finished in the points, P12, but obviously with the penalty drops down to 12th. Van Dorn, horrible weekend, qualified last, was nowhere all weekend. Pierre Gasly goes on wet tyres on a dry track, that's absolutely comical. Charles Leclerc, running in the points, finishes 15th. Why does he finish 15th? Because they bring him in for intermediates. It was never intermediates. And they had to come back in and put dries on. Alonso was another one. Going round on intermediates, had to come back in. And at the end, I don't even think he took the checkered flag. So disaster for McLaren. Unbelievable. Wow, what a way to spend a Sunday. I wonder what odds you would have got on that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sebastian Vettel should have won the race. He was comfortable, but what a huge mistake. When you think the championship's turning in Ferrari's favour, and now it's Mercedes back in the lead, Hamilton back in the lead, and it just changes like that. A horrible day yesterday, but that is the one motto from the weekend. Never give up. Never ever give up. I cannot believe it. I'm a bit speechless. For once, I'm speechless. What a crazy German race. I can't wait to do driver ratings. Should be fun. I think Hamilton will be scoring highly. I mean, Bottas, Kimi, they all did well. Alonso, Van Dorn will be scoring lowly. Yeah, what a race. What an absolute epic race. Going out for the podiums now. So, qualifying reaction done. Race reaction done. What a crazy German race. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. This is why I love F1. And not just because Hamilton won. Anyone could have won that race. It's just crazy. You think Vettel's going to take the checkered flag and win. Extend his championship lead. And then he makes a huge mistake. Banging his steering wheel. Hugely just punching his steering wheel. All in front of his home crowd. And he sounded like he was crying on the radio because he knows he's thrown 25 points down the drain. Thanks for watching. Look out for driver ratings. Qualifying done. Race reaction done. I'm off to watch the podium. I can't believe it. Lewis Hamilton wins the wet dry German Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. Unbelievable. I absolutely love F1.